Well, this is it. This is who players want as the final Smash Bros. DLC fighter. Let's talk all about it.
Block content.
What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your blocked content for today. It's been so long that we've had to talk about the Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC characters, and what's even more cool about that is that right now we are in a very specific spot. We're in a spot where we actually get to talk about the final character. So there's one more left, and what does that mean? Well, endless speculation about Smash Bros. Ultimate fighters, about newcomer coming, and of course the spirits and the stage and everything. According to fans, there are a lot of characters that could actually vie for that final spot, right? And I think none other than the Japanese audience for Smash Brothers has a very specific outlook on this, because of course, if you take a Western audience, you know, there's a couple of games that would have really meant the world to them growing up, but then for Japanese audiences, that would be a completely different ball game. And today we get to dive into a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate poll that actually reveals who players want as the final DLC fighter. So it was actually conducted by Inside Games and has so many different responses. The responses were like 2,858, and a lot of these characters do make a lot of sense. They're characters that we've heard a lot about, but there are also characters in here that I feel are very unique and that we don't really hear that much. So yeah, I think that if you look at the Japanese audience and what they want in Smash, you know, sometimes it really fits with what we want as well, because of course the big Japanese gaming icons, they will still remain, right? Nintendo as a gaming company is Japanese, and you know, it has a huge Western following. But then also, there are characters that you would have never expected to even be in there. So yeah, it's really cool. I wanted to dive into all of that. And of course, well, as always, you can send in your questions if you have any ideas or Leak Speak topics, or even, you know, pieces of information. You can send them over to me through blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. So let's talk a little bit about everything that's happening in the world of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate here on Blocked Content. And originally this was posted by Michael Gwilliam over on Dexerto.com. So go over to their Smash Brothers section. They have a bunch of awesome articles and information out there. Well, the Smash segment actually says, big Japanese Smash Bros. Ultimate poll reveals who players want as the final DLC fighter. A huge new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate poll has revealed who Japanese players want to see as the final DLC in Fighters Pass Volume 2. Going on to say that it's not uncommon to see Japanese audiences request entirely different fighters than their Western counterparts, as previous polls out of Japan have shown. Now, with only a single DLC fighter remaining, the stakes have never been higher. The biggest Smash game in history will finally have its roster finalized, and this is the likely last chance many players will have to see iconic gaming matchups never thought imaginable. The poll, conducted by Inside Games, had a total of 2,858 responses, and the responses are very intriguing, to say the least. Sakurai as a Smash fighter, for instance, the character with the 10th most votes is none other than series creator Masahiro Sakurai himself. Amusingly, Sakurai has said that Smash will only feature video game characters, so any real-life person or anime hero such as Goku won't be added. While fans may want Sakurai, it's very unlikely the Smash boss goes back on his word to add himself. At least, players can still make him as a Mii fighter if they're ever so inclined, and I've done that and it's so much fun to play as. Imposter, Cinderace, and Hunter. Strangely, the imposter from Among Us is also in that top 10. Despite the ongoing popularity of Among Us, the roster for Fighters Pass Volume 2 was decided before the game truly went mainstream. Just like with Sakurai, however, if fans really want Among Us, well, there are ways to go about adding them, such as through mods. The Pokemon Cinderace and the Hunter from Monster Hunter also made the list. Cinderace has long been one of the most popular Pokemon candidates, with no Mon rep in either of the 2 DLC packs thus far. Could be a fun way to close out the Fighters Pass. Monster Hunter, however, seems like more of a long shot, especially with the series having Mii Fighter outfit added in the most recent patch. But of course, Japanese fans are down for Crash to round out Fighters Pass Volume 2, which I think is big news, right? The big news for fans, Crash for Smash. Something Western players would be happy to see is that Crash Bandicoot is very much wanted by Japanese audiences. In 6th place, Crash is definitely a legitimate candidate and has had so many rumors suggesting that he will be added to the game at some point. The fact that non-Western players are on board with him should bode well for his chances of rounding out the pass. And fans still demand Sora. Well, finally, the remaining names are ones players should really take note of. To be from Nier, then Reimu Hakurai and of course Sora from Kingdom Hearts would be yet other anime-style sword characters, but are all in high demand. Sora topped the poll, receiving 377 votes, more than 100 more than the second place Bandana Waddle Dee, who had 174. Seeing Kingdom Hearts in Smash has been a dream for many players in both the East and West, and although it seems very unlikely, with Disney Japan allegedly saying no to the possibilities, well, fans remain hopeful. The final DLC Fighter is set to release by December 2021. Only time will tell if it ends up being any of the 10 most wanted characters out of Japan. Well, there's a lot to unpack here, there's a lot to break down, and what I think is really special is that we're all thinking Crash Bandicoot as a character is of course very Western, and only Western audiences would want that character in the game, but yes, this poll actually shows that no, I mean the Japanese audience really wants that character as well, so that surprised me so much, and I think it's awesome. I really want that character to appear in the game now even more, now that I know that it will not alienate everyone in the world, you know, it will just only make the Western audience happy. No, I think Eastern audiences also really want Crash in the game, so let's just make this happen. Let's just convince Sakurai that this is the right character to put into the game. So I'm really curious what you guys think of all the news of today. If you have a comment or an idea, please let me know in the comments down below. And of course, today's comment question is, well, what is your Smash Bros. Ultimate list like? If you were entering one of those polls, who would you vote for with the characters that you've heard of in this video? And as for previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our user Jose Louis Trejo, saying Sakurai should retire temporarily after the Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC is finally over. The man really worked so hard for us over the years by pushing his life and passion to the top. And let's not forget that making a new character for downloadable content really takes months of work with strong effort to ensure that it works pretty well. Once that the final DLC character is announced and released, we'll see how Sakurai will give us a statement of his hard work over the years and hopefully getting a very well-deserved vacation. Well, I want to echo those words. I think Sakurai's been doing great work, and I mean, the man really deserves his rest. I really hope that he will get a little bit of a vacation after this Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC is completed, because he deserves it like no other, right? He's been working so hard to, fulfill all these fan requests about characters and all of these different things in the game that people want to see, even adding in stage builder after the fact, and that huge single player adventure. Even though it isn't, quite what a lot of people wanted in the game, it is a single player adventure. There is so much in Smash Bros. Ultimate that those final characters, adding those will be very, very special to a lot of people. And well, ultimately, if we look at the game right now, adding one more fighter will really feel like rounding out the roster, right? Getting Kazuya just feels like, oh yeah, and now we have Tekken as well. We are really getting close to a final roster that feels really earned and special and amazing. So I just wanted to thank everyone for watching. Of course, it's been a really great journey with you guys, and when we get that final DLC character, things will start to change a little bit, right? The content on this channel will of course also change gradually to, other games and newer games, and definitely just the format of everything will also start to shift, and that's something that I'm really excited for, so I hope you guys are looking forward to all of that stuff. And of course, if you want to support this channel, you can do that too. It makes us able to do these videos every single day, day, which is a lot of work still, even, if you guys might think that it might be easy to churn these out. I really do put a lot of effort into those. So yeah, you can go to patreon.com/blockedcontent, and you can actually, from even $1 a month, support this channel in a very meaningful and big way. So thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, you can subscribe to this channel and press the like. It really helps out the channel, and I'll see you guys around the corner where there will always be more blocked content. See ya.